Hello, everybody. Welcome to iExamB's Legal Bee. This is Amrita, your law faculty here at iExamB. In this video today, I'm going to discuss with you all about Airport Authority of India Act and Aircraft Act. We will be discussing some important sample MCQs, the type of questions that we can expect from both of these acts in this video today. So definitely this will be very helpful for you people and it can be a very nice last minute revision also. अगर आपने बाकी की वीडियोस चेक नहीं किए हैं इस एग्जामिनेशन से रिलेटेड एंड आपके कोई भी क्वेरीज है डाउट्स है यू कैन डेफिनेटली वॉच ऑल द वीडियोस इन द प्लेलिस्ट ऑफ लीगल बी एंड उसके लिए आपको पहले लीगल बी को सब्सक्राइब करना होगा एंड अगर आपके कोई भी क्वेरीज हैं डू रीच आउट टू अस ऑन hello@iexamb.com. You can also call us on 9205524028. Visit our website www.iexamb.com. First question. I will be discussing some questions first from the AAI Act, Airports Authority of India, and then we will move towards the Aircraft Act. As per the Airports Authority of India Act, dash means a station in the aeronautical communication service which includes aeronautical practicing service, aeronautical fixed service, aeronautical mobile service, and aeronautical radio communication service. So what is that known as? Airstrip, air traffic service, aeronautical station, aeronautical communication station. Now these are some of the things that you should be very well aware about the authority for which you have applied, for which you are giving the examination. If you're studying the act, you should know the structure. Such type of questions you can expect. Air transport service communication station. So these are the options. Correct answer is D, Aeronautical Communication Station. This is covered under section 2 definition subclause A itself. Aeronautical Communication Station की definition है ये. According to Airports Authority of India Act, the term airport means, now this is a very basic question from the act, a landing and taking off area for aircrafts. Landing, taking off area for aircrafts, usually with runways or aircraft maintenance or passenger facilities and includes aerodrome. Landing, takeoff area for aircrafts with runways, aircraft maintenance and passenger facilities and includes aerodrome. This option does not have as such any difference, only the difference is or and. Means this or this and this, इतना ही difference है. So हमें बहुत vigilant रहना है and सारे options को carefully पढ़ना है. A landing and taking off area for aircrafts, usually without runways and aircraft's maintenance and passenger facilities, but does not include an aerodrome. So similar things are there, may include aerodrome. यानी कि slightly changes किए हुए हैं. So this also has been directly picked from the act itself. Section 2 clause B talks about airport and the correct option is C. Usually with runways and aircraft maintenance and passenger facilities and includes aerodrome. So ये simple definition है एक airport की. According to Airports Authority of India Act, a person shall be disqualified for being appointed as a member if he is an undischarged solvent, if he is of unsound mind, stands so declared by a competent court, he has been convicted, sentenced to imprisonment for offence which in the opinion of the central government involves moral turpitude, has been appointed in the service of the government or a body corporate, owned or controlled by the government, has non-financial interest in the authority, as is not likely to affect prejudicially the discharge by him of his functions as a member. So, what are the grounds of disqualification? Answer is C. He has been convicted and sentenced to imprisonment for an offence which in the opinion of the central government involves one of moral turpitude. ये आपने पहले भी पढ़ा है. अगर आपने ये similar ground देखा होगा, ये Advocates Act में भी है. ये काफ़ी जगह पे आपको ऐसे ground मिलेगा. So that you can link it and you can remember it like that. This is taken up from section 4 of the Act. According to provisions of AAI Act, every whole-time member shall hold office for a period of 5 years from the date on which he assumes office or till he attains the age of. So whole-time members की age limit के बारे में पूछा गया है. A very direct question it is. Such kind of questions also we can expect Also, very landmark sections, I would suggest all of you to be prepared. Directly आपको एकदम लैंडमार्क सेक्शन पे भी क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं क्योंकि ये बेसिक एक्ट है. Answer is 60 years as per section 5. What is the procedure for appointing officers and employees by the authority under AAI Act? What is the procedure? Authority can appoint officers through deputation. Without any restrictions, officers and employees can be appointed. Authority must seek approval from chairperson for all the appointments. Authority is not allowed to appoint any officers or employees under this act. Authority can appoint officers as specified in the rules subject to the central government approval. So what is the procedure roughly they have asked you, and in that whether there is any mandate on the authority or it will be approving it from the central government, this basic should be clear. So this is covered under section 10 of the act, and the answer is option E. The authority can appoint officers as specified in rules subject to central government approval. As laid down under the AAI Act, how are decisions made in the meetings of the authority? Now this is also something relating to meetings of the authority. Decisions are made by vote of the public. Decisions are made by the central government. Decisions are made by the chairperson alone. Decisions are made by a unanimous vote of all the members who are present. Decisions are made by a majority vote of the members present and voting. This is also a procedural question. Section 8 of the Act talks about meetings. Decisions are made by majority vote of the members present and voting. That is option E. According to Aircraft Act, now we will be dealing four questions from Aircraft Act today, and then we'll sum up. According to Aircraft Act, which authority has the power to make rules for carrying out the convention relating to international civil aviation? ये काफ़ी conceptual और basic question है. Who is having that power for carrying out any convention that is relating to international civil aviation? Which of the office, which of the body? So the answer is C, the central government. अब ये options देख के हम confuse हो सकते हैं, but अगर हमें basic idea है तो हम confuse नहीं होंगे, and ये बहुत ही easy question है हमें marks score करने के लिए. Section 4 of the Act talks about it. I would suggest everybody to remember this also. Central government will be taking the charge and make rules for carrying out the convention relating to international civil aviation. Next, under the Aircraft Act, who is responsible for performing safety oversight functions in respect of matters specified in the Act or rules made thereunder? Who is the one responsible for it? Safety oversight functions. Here I think the answer is easy. That is Director General of Civil Aviation. अगर हम ऑप्शंस देखें तो हम इसको गैस कर सकते हैं, एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो अ प्रोविजन. सेक्शन 4A, safety overnight functions will be looked after by the specific person, Director General of Civil Aviation. What powers does the arbitrator appointed under section 9B have while holding arbitration proceedings under the Aircraft Act? अब ये आर्बिट्रेशन प्रोसीडिंग से रिलेटेड है. आर्बिट्रेशन आजकल काफ़ी ही कॉमन है, एंड स्पेशली ऐसी अथॉरिटीज़ में आई वुड सजेस्ट कि आप लोग इन अथॉरिटीज़ से अगर को रिलेट करके भी पढ़ते हैं आर्बिट्रेशन तो आपको सिलेबस में है ही. सो डेफिनेटली दिस कैन बी इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर यू. What powers does the arbitrator appoint under section 9B? Appointed under section 9B have no specific powers, limited powers, similar like a mediator, powers equivalent to a criminal court, powers only related to summoning witnesses, equivalent to a civil court as per the CPC. This is a very interesting question, and the answer is equivalent to civil court under CPC. That is option E is the correct one. Section 9D talks about arbitrator to have certain powers of civil court. So ये specific provision है. कई बार ऐसा हो जाता है कि अथॉरिटी है, आर्बिट्रेटर है, सो उसका इक्विवेलेंट पावर सिविल कोर्ट के लिए है या नहीं. अगर एक्ट में ऐसा स्पेसिफिक प्रोविजन है देन डेफिनेटली वी शुड बी अवेयर ऑफ दैट. Last question for today. The provisions of the Aircraft Act does not apply to whole of India, citizens of India wherever they may be, persons on aircraft registered in India wherever they may be, persons on aircraft registered outside India but for the time being in or over India, an aircraft operated by a person who is not a citizen of India, has no principal place of business or permanent residence in India. So applicability of the act, I would suggest everybody to be very clear whenever you are dealing with this act. AAI, aircraft, these are very basic for your examination. AAI junior executive law, एंड उसमें अगर आप एप्लीकेबिलिटी के बारे में क्लियर नहीं है देन दैट विल क्रिएट अ प्रॉब्लम. यू शुड बी वेरी क्लियर व्हाट आर द प्रोविजंस ऑफ द एक्ट आर एप्लीकेबल एंड नॉट एप्लीकेबल टू whom. So the answer is E over here. It does not apply to any aircraft that is operated by a person who is not a citizen of India and has no principal place of business or permanent residence in India. इसमें no लगा दिया है, इसको अगर आपने हटा दिया तो ये correct answer हो जाएगा. It will be applicable to citizens, those who are having their place of business or residence in India. That is something which is requirement. So if it is not there, then the Aircraft Act is not having any jurisdiction. So these were the questions that I wanted to discuss with you all, and also I think it is an eye opener for everybody of the type of questions which you can expect in the examination. So इस तरीके से आपको prepared रहना है, and yes, now be very calm and relaxed. Just revise whatever you have studied up till now and be positive. All the very 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 best for everybody. Definitely you will crack this examination. Don't forget to subscribe to Legal Bee. Thank you everybody. Have a good day.